All right, we're here to do another cigar review today, and we're doing something that I generally don't do and haven't done in a while, and that's review a cigar that came to me from not my store, and a cigar from Cavalier Geneve. I've done actually, you know what, they usually have the gold paper on there. Maybe because the price of gold is, what's gold like? It's through the roof right now. Maybe that's why this cigar doesn't have the stereotypical, the common Cavalier Geneve gold square on it. But we're doing a Cavalier cigar, something I don't do all that often, and we're doing a cigar review of a cigar that didn't come from my store. Hey guys, I'm Ellery Wells from the best place to find and rate where to smoke cigars, and I mentioned my store, and that's over at where you can buy cigars, you can buy boxes. We have some subscription clubs where you can get cigars delivered right to your door every single month. But like I said, this cigar did not come from my store. We don't sell a lot of Cavalier cigars over there. We don't have a whole lot of requests for it, so okay, that's fine. Every store has its own clientele. But this cigar is the Cavalier Geneve Green Jacket 2026 Churchill. And like I said, normally they've got the gold leaf on them, the gold little diamond. And this one doesn't have that. I'll show you here in a second. But let's go through the details. We have a cigar, the wrapper's Nicaraguan, and the filler tobaccos are from Nicaragua and Honduras, and it is a 7x47 Churchill. And I don't know if the 47 is the classic traditional Churchill. The 7 is, but it's either 46 or 48. Maybe it is 47. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below if it is 7x47 is what Winnie used to smoke. But I've got, let's see, crafted as a tribute to golf's most iconic tradition, the Cavalier Geneve Green Jacket 2026 returns for its third annual release, debuting alongside the Masters Tournament with a refined and collectible presentation. You know, in a lot of cigar shops, they play golf because it's always in a beautiful location and generally politic-free. However, I am not politic-free. Produced by FCT in Honduras, this annual release stands as both a premium smoking experience and a true collector's piece. This isn't a collector's piece. I mean, okay, let's take a closer look. There's nothing really collectible about this, but whatever. Let's take a look. Okay, so here's the cigar in the cellophane. We have no sticker on the back, but let's get it out there. I mean, it looks like a great cigar. I wouldn't call it a collector. I mean, you can collect anything you want. I mean, stamps, coins, cigars, whatever, video games, I don't know. But calling something a collector's piece, okay. Personal opinions aside, it's got a pretty nice label there. My problem is when really big classic cigar companies are successful, they have a label that's consistent across all of their lines. Fuente's this way. Perdomo has become that way. I think Crowned Heads has switched to being more consistent. But this is not, like, unless it said Cavalier on it, which it does right there, I would have no idea because of this M here. I would have no idea this was a Cavalier cigar. Caldwell is terrible about labeling their cigars. It just, no consistency whatsoever. Anyway, but this has, it looks shinier in the camera than it does to the naked eye. Maybe it's a slight bit oily. 7x47 Cavalier Geneve. Does this say down here on the bottom, it says inner circle. Can you see that? Inner circle. And also says inner circle here on the, I don't know, left, right, depending on your perspective, and nothing over there. So anyway, they call it just a Churchill, but maybe there's something about this inner circle. But if you know anything about golf, you know about the Green Jacket. So let's start the timer here and let's get this thing cut and lit. Took a pretty good chunk off of that, not necessarily on purpose, just happened that way. Draw is fairly tight and very woody. That's not pleasing. That is, I don't know what that is, like just wood shavings. Maybe it'll be better after we light it. So maybe I'll be able to tell by smoking it if it's got a Connecticut binder or if the card is correct and it says it's a Honduran. I guess you could have a Honduran Connecticut broadleaf or a Honduran broadleaf. If it's super bold, it will be Connecticut. If it's mild, it will be Honduran. That's just generally how things play out. Honduran tobacco is generally fairly mild. TBD on that. We have a tight draw. It's very densely packed here at the end, as well as right here by the labels are. So I don't know where we're going with this. And this is a $20.30 cigar. I don't smoke a lot of Cavaliers, but it tastes almost more like a warped cigar. It's got kind of a little funky funk to it. There's something kind of spicy, maybe a little bready, but I'm a little bit annoyed by this tight draw. I will get to smoking this thing and I will check back with you here in a few minutes. What I normally do is check it back in with you halfway through the cigar, maybe towards the 60 to 75%, you know, just depending. So I'll be back in a few minutes to let you know how it's going with this Cavalier Geneve Green Jacket 2026 Churchill, the one that says Inner Circle on it right here. So I'll be right back. Hey there, sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to make sure you knew that we over at Cigar. We started our business back in 2022 and we're a retailer now. So if you're liking this content and you want to support me, my wife, and our small business, check us out over at. Now back to the video. All right, we're 55 minutes and I wanted to pop in and update you on this cigar. So it took about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes for this cigar to impress me. And when it did, it really started to impress me. This cigar is freaking good, you guys. It's very delicious. It's like, I'm trying to pick exactly what it is. It's like a cinnamon roll without any icing. It's got some subtle sweetness, but there's a lot of spice, there's a lot of creaminess and doughiness, and there's still a little bit of something that's a little kind of funky. But I'll also tell you, in the first few minutes, there was something, I don't know how to describe it. It was almost paper baggy, but all of that went away in the after the first 5 minutes. And I've just been sitting here. I mean, we have just a dang near perfect burn. The draw kind of opened up, and I have really started enjoying this for the last 55 minutes. There's hints of spice, just a really nice flavor. I haven't been super hot on Cavalier cigars in the past. This one might change my mind because this cigar is fantastic. Way to go, guys. Maybe some curious branding and calling it a collector's item. I wouldn't collect these. I'd smoke them right now. And maybe that's the title for the video. Don't collect these. Smoke it now. Anyway, just wanted to pop in and let you know. Maybe we're going to get an hour 45 with this. Let's see. Pretty much straight across burn. Nice complexity, nice smoke. Oh, this is good. This is very good. So stick around, I'll give you my final thoughts. Unless something happens, it could happen. It's going very well for the Cavalier Geneve Green Jacket 2026 Churchill. I'll be right back. Okay, we're sitting right at the 2 hour mark on this 7x47 Churchill, and this cigar was very good, as I said, up until the last 2 inches. So the first 5 minutes, the middle 5 inches was really good. In the final third, it's not bad. It's just a little sour, maybe. The strength is really ramped up, so maybe you call that complexity. I didn't really particularly care for it, but maybe that was by design. Maybe there's a Ligero leaf in the final third that is not necessarily there in the first 2/3 or something. Still great smoke, and the flavors are good. Let me get the name right. I'm gonna give, hey there, sorry to interrupt, but I told you before about our business We're an online retailer. We ship all over the country, but I wanted to give you 3 reasons that you might be interested in shopping with us in addition to supporting our small business. The first one is our price match promise. If we can't beat the price, we'll give you a gift card to come back and shop at our store at a later time. Reason number 2 is our free shipping policy. Most orders over $100 are going to ship to your door for free. And reason number 3, we're working on a rewards program. So a price match promise, free shipping, and a rewards program, and you get to support us as a small business. Check us out over at the Cavalier Geneve Green Jacket 2026 Churchill. I'm going to give it a 5. This is a great smoke. I really enjoyed it. I don't want the last couple of minutes, maybe the last 20. Yeah, probably about the last 20 minutes, which I didn't love the flavors. Maybe that's what you're looking for. Maybe that was by design to bring in some strength, some hard hittingness at the very end. So maybe it just wasn't just bad, it was just different, and I wasn't expecting that flavor change. And I'm not trying to give this cigar a pass, but the middle really 5 inches were just absolutely fantastic. Doughy, sweet, spicy. I think I called it the like a cinnamon roll without icing. Very, very enjoyable cigar from Cavalier Geneve here. And again, this one, I wonder if it has to do with the price of gold. How much is gold per ounce? Hey Google, how much is it for an ounce of gold right now? Yeah, gold is, as of April 7, 2026, gold is trading at approximately $4,666.47 per ounce. So compared to whenever Cavalier came out, I think gold was like $1,200 an ounce. I don't follow those markets a whole lot, but are you putting an ounce of gold leaf into, I guess it's not going to be 18 or pure gold, whatever. Anyway, gold's gone through the roof. I'm sure that might have a contributing factor to bring these down into something less goldy and around that $20 price point. But $20 well spent, in my opinion. A fantastic cigar for the Cavalier Geneve Green Jacket 2026 Churchill. Thanks for watching. I'm Ellery Wells from the best place to find and rate where to smoke cigars, and best place to buy your cigars. If you are looking for cigars that you want to try every single month and find new favorites, I think I find 1 or 2 a year on average that go straight to the top of my all-time favorites list. Check out the Adventure Club if you're looking for something flavored and infused. We've got something for you over there in the Flavored and Infused Club at CigarScore Lounge as well. I hope you have an amazing day. If you like this video, click the like button. Make sure you are subscribed on whatever platform you are finding this. And if you're watching on YouTube and you don't like all these redactions, head over to Rumble. I hope you have an amazing day, and as always, happy smoking.